Cat Week, we will have a little one right down here. Ethan, lovely to hear from you again. You want to know how deep the den is. Ethan, the den, I don't know. We can't really stick our heads in there. The likelihood is we'll get a nasty snap on the nose from the hyena. Ethan, I'd say probably about 3 feet. Certainly too far for that hyena mother to reach in and grab her cub, and certainly too deep for something like a lion or a leopard to get into. So let's say 3 or 4 feet down. I'm just going to be quiet for a second and see if you can hear the adult calling there. You hear that? That's not my stomach, everyone. That's a hyena trying to call the little one out. So, Sway, you want to know how the adult hyenas protect themselves from the elements when they don't have a den to go into. Sway, just like everything else out here, they kind of just survive in the elements. So if it gets very rainy, they'll go under some thick bush, and eventually the thick bush will get rained and wet and sodden through, and then the hyenas will get wet. And so will the lions and the leopards and the elephants, and that they don't mind too much, They're not like us. They don't have to have advanced rain gear and that sort of thing. So, no, they'll be absolutely fine in the elements. Now, I mentioned this fairly kind of distasteful feature of hyena youngsters, the females, this siblicide, we call it, the killing of a sibling. In Sioux, in New Jersey, you want to know how a young hyena kills an older one, at least a sibling, just with their teeth. They're actually born with fairly well, at least a sibling, just with their teeth, more so than any of the other predators are. So they're more what we call precocial. They're able to move around a lot more, they see a lot more quickly, and they have this instinct to kill almost immediately when they're born. Just amazing stuff. Now listen, I'm going to put the little cub's gone inside, and what that means is that because the little one's in, I can put a very dim wash of light over them. We'll just see what it looks like. It's quite bright. I'm just going to tilt it down a bit. There we go. So that's okay. And you can get a nice view there. So we'll just have a last view there. The little one has gone inside. And so let's head back across to Peter with Mvula. We spent the whole day